Hey guys, today I'll be showing you something that I finally got, and it's an Order of Spellcaster structure deck. Yeah, this thing is getting hype. A lot of the pendulum stuff, you know, the generic pendulum stuff is raising prices. This thing is getting some population. Granted, I do not know any of the cards. I just got it. I found it at Walmart. It was the only one left. I was like, whatever. I get it. So I don't know what this actually brings. So here's a little quick peek of what it is. Let's open it, shall we? I do not know what is in this structure deck, so yeah, let's see what it is. So just go to garbage. So we got our structure deck, we got our paper playmat, which I still always like. They make these playmats so good. Wish they were rubber, but sometimes they're European exclusive to those rubber playmats. And then you have your instructions, which okay. Let's see the playmat. It's actually that good. That's just pretty damn good. Ooh, I like this playmat. I wish it was rubber. If it was rubber, I would have definitely used this. This is actually pretty good. That's actually pretty cool. Now that's done. Let's open this. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. Ooh, it looks like a brand new token or something like that. Let me just fight the plastic. Okay. Getting the plastic out. Getting the plastic out. Okay. There we go. So let's see. We got this. What is this? Is this a new token? Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. Oh, it's a game. Okay, it's time to do a challenge the Duelist from Take Your Friends. Pre-order now, coming in summer 2019 for the Nintendo Switch. It looks like Duel Links, but they actually added the Link summoning mechanic. And this has 5 zones, so meaning that this was okay. If they incorporate all the cards there right now, this would be way better than I could expect, and then you can actually simulate all the cards instead, you know, downloading a third-party app so you can simulate your decks if they work or not. Pretty cool thing. I actually like this. Is there like a, oh yeah, there's the other one for Duel Links. So yeah. So let's check out the structure deck. So we got Edimonian, the Mythian Master of Magic. Pretty cool card. I actually like the design of this guy. He's a level what? He's a level 7 monster. Okay, not bad. He's a scale 8. Okay, so bear with me. I'm gonna be reading all these effects because I don't know jack about any of these guys. Okay. So it says here you can remove 6 spell counters from the field. Special summon this card from the pendulum zone. Okay. Then the counters of the number of cards you control that can have a spell counter destroy up to that many cards on the field. And if you do, place spell counters on this card equal to the number of cards you destroyed. You can only use this effect of Edimon, the Mythian Master of Magic once per turn. Yeah, that's a pretty cool effect. That's actually not that bad. Now his his effect monsters. Once per turn, when a spell or tracker or effect card is activated, quick effect, you can remove return 1 card you control with a spell counter to your hand, and if you do, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Then you can place the same number of spell counters on this card that the return card had. Okay, so you don't waste all your spell counters. So if I have like 19, like let's just say 4, so I return that, put those spell counters on him, so those spell counters don't get lost. Pretty interesting. Okay, then place spell counters on that. Yeah. While this card has spell counters, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. Wow, that's kind of stupid. When this card with a spell counter is destroyed by battle, you can add 1 normal spell card to your deck to your hand. What? Wait, so you can add a normal spell card to your hand. Wow. That's actually pretty not bad. You know, even if you have like one spell counter on this thing, that's still pretty good. Wow. It's a 28 beat stick. Not too shabby, I gotta say. Not bad for this monster. So, ooh. So this thing is, oh, Reflection of Edimon. I don't know how to say the name, so I'm gonna say whatever. Edimon. I actually like that artwork of her. It's pretty nice. So she's a scale 2. Each time a spell counter is activated, you can place one spell counter on this card. When that spell resolves, you can remove 3 spell counters from this card, special in both this card from your pendulum zone and one monster from your hand that you can place a spell counter on it. And if you do, place one spell counter on each. Pretty interesting. Not bad, I gotta say. Her effect is you can special summon Reflection of Edimonion once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can target one card of your opponent controls and one card you control with spell counters. Except this card, return that card from that opponent's card to their hand and your hand too. Okay. Then place that same number of spell counters on this card. Then return the card that had. Okay, so basically the same thing that Edimon. The sorcerer, what's his name? I don't know, I forget his name. When this card with spell counter is destroyed from battle, you can add one Edimon card from your. Okay, so this is the searcher. If this thing was destroyed by battle, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting indeed. I'm actually gonna hold on. Let me just. There we go. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. That doesn't want. So there's another super. Oh, spell power majesty. That's how you say it. It's actually pretty cool. Like, there we go. That's actually a pretty cool artwork. I actually like that artwork. I'm just like, you know, gazing up on the artwork for a while. It reads: add one Edimon card from your deck to your hand. So it's a searcher. Then you can count the number of spell power majesty and spell power grasp you control and in your graveyard. Place that many spell counters among them you control and place a spell counter. Okay, so for every spell power and spell mastery I control and have in my graveyard, that's the amount of spell counters I can place on those spell cards or whatever that can have the spell counters. Pretty cool, actually. That's actually not bad. Pretty interesting. Oh, we have another super rare. I thought it was like, oh no, wait, what? I thought there was like only 3. Wow, this thing actually looks pretty damn cool. Oh, I actually like this. Demirred Path. Target one spellcaster or effect monster in your area, add it to your hand. What? So this is basically, wow, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty good. I gotta say, that's actually a pretty good spell card. Holy dang. Oh, there's the other ultra rare, which is weird. So this is Daybreak, the Shining Magician Warrior. Looks like a giant banana. Like, look at that thing there. It looks like a banana. So it reads: it requires 2 plus spell. Oh no, actually no, 2 spellcaster monsters. I thought this was like a Link 3. Says here, if this card is Sling Summon, place 1 spell counter on it. It gains 300 for each spell counters on it. You can only activate this effect, each of the following effects of Daybreaker, yada yada, once per turn. If a spellcaster monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to, place a spell counter on this card. Sorry. And the other one is you can remove 2 spell counters from this card, target 1 card on the field, and destroy it. Okay. Very generic for spellcasters overall. Not bad. So that's pretty much it for the ultras and the supers. I'm actually gonna put this here. You know, your 2 ultras, your 3 supers, I was kind of like, where's the other Ultra? I thought that I got a defective box, because I did get a defective box in Zombie Wars. I had 4 Banshees in one of them. Okay, we got Magister of Edimon. Okay, so each time a spellcaster is activated, place a spell counter on this card. When that spell counter resolves, you can remove 3 spell counters from this card. Special summon both this card from your Pendulum and a face-up monster from your extra deck that you can place spell counters on it. And if you do, place 1 spell counter on each. Okay, so that's actually pretty cool. So when you have a Pendulum monster in your extra deck, you can special summon. Oh, actually, we didn't read the monster effect. You can only special summon Magistery of Edimon once per turn. When this card declares an attack, you can place 1 spell counter on this card once per turn. Quick effect: you can remove 3 spell counters from the field, special summon 1 monster from your deck. Then you can place 1 spell counter on this card. On that card. If this card in your monster zone is destroyed, you can place this card in your Pendulum zone. Then place the same number of spell counters on that card. On that monster. Okay. Very odd card. Oh, I've seen this chick. I actually like the design of this chick. Servant of Edimon. Ediminium. I don't know how to say it, so don't judge me. I actually like the artwork of her. There's like, if somebody makes a really cool artwork of that, I will definitely would love a playmat of that. Look at her. You know, that's actually a pretty cool artwork. So each time a spell card is activated, you can place the same. Okay, so it's the same effect. I think they're the same effect. Can just give me a second? Like, you know, is it the same? Is it the same each time? You know. No, it's not the same. It's just like, you know. Okay, never mind. It was just me being dumb. Each time a spell card is activated, place 1 spell counter on this card. When that spell resolves, you can remove 3 spell counters from this card. Special summon both this card from your Pendulum zone and 1 monster from your deck with 1,000 or more attack that you can place a spell counter on it. And if you do, place 1 spell counter on each. Okay. Oh, by the way, he's a scale 8. She's a scale 2. Okay. You can only special summon Servant of Edimon once per turn. This card with spell counters can attack directly. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Once per opponent's turn. Quick effect: you can discard 1 card, then place 1 spell counter on each card you control. That you can place a spell counter on it. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed, you can place this card in your Pendulum zone, then place the same numbers of spell counters on it that it had a monster. Very interesting cards. Oh, we got Edimon the Master Magician. Wait, oh, so that's him. That's actually pretty cool. So, every region is special summon this card from your hand graveyard by removing 6 spell counters from Magical Citadel. You control, if summoned this way, you can target a spell card in the graveyard, add it to your hand. Once per turn, you can discard 1 spell card, then target 1 card in the field. Okay, so it's an evolution right there. So from this to here, from this guy to this guy to this guy. Okay, I think pretty cool. So let's see. Do we have filler cards? Crusader of Edimon. Is this a filler card? Okay, so this card is treated as a normal monster while it's on the face of the field or in the graveyard. While this card is a normal monster on the field, you can normal summon it, having becoming an effect monster with this effect. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up card on the field that you can place a spell counter. Place 1 spell counter on it. If you do, this card gains 600 until the end of the turn. Okay. Okay, I think these are okay. So Defender. I think this is a filler card. Let me check. I never seen this card before. If this card is normal summon, you can place 1 spell counter on it. The max is 1 once per turn. You can, if a spellcaster monster is on the field would be destroyed, you can remove a spell counter from this card from field instead. Okay, so basically you can remove them. Any spell counters of a monster that will be destroyed or card will be destroyed instead. Okay, this is okay. Now this is a filler card. This is filler card, card, filler. Oh yeah, these are the I think the spellbook guys. No, magical okay. This is all filler cards. Oh, I actually like this artwork. Not bad. Filler cards. Filler cards. Oh yeah, they give you this reprint, Dark Magician of Chaos. Nice. I actually want. I never gotten this one. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Fairy Tale Luna. Fairy Tale Luna is actually pretty good in this deck. I've heard about this. Her because of her effect. Summoner Monk. Oh, we get the spellbook guy. Blue Boy. Magical Undertaker. I've never heard of that. That's just I never heard of this guy. Well, basically, it's a Summoner Monk. Okay. Then we have Magician of Fate. Droll Lockbird. Hey, I forgot that they had the reprint here. Finally, I got all the hand traps. 7 permanents. Permanents is expensive. But yeah, Droll Lockbird. I actually, story-wise, I'm gonna give you a little story. I actually bought when the Legendary Kyber Collection came out. I actually pulled 2 Droll Lockbirds. I didn't know jack about them because at the time they were not that. At the time I didn't know about Droll Lockbird. Now I do, and I'm kind of disappointed that I sold those Droll Lockbirds. So I got now finally that Droll Lockbird. So we got okay, now the spells. Eddiemon's Lab. His card names become Magical Citadel. Eddymon, while is in the spell instructor zone, each time a spell card is activated, place 1 spell counter on this card. When that resolves once per turn. When a spellcaster monster is destroyed by battle, you can remove 6 spell counters from the field. Special summon a level 7 or higher spellcaster from your hand or deck. You can only activate this effect once per turn, and it's a continuous spell. Okay. Then we got Magical Citadel. Everybody knows that. Spell Power Grasp. Okay. Turn 1 face-up card on the field, then that has spell counters on them. Oh no. My bad. Try 1 face-up card on the field that you can place a spell counter on it. Place 1 spell counter on that target, and then you can add 1 Spell Power Grasp from your deck to your hand. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting. Oh, yeah, wait. It gives you 2? Hold up. I never even checked if it. I never seen that before. It brings 2? Holy crap! Holy fudge! It does bring 2. That's the first time I see that before. Arcadian Barrier, Spellbook of Secrets, Spellbook of Power, Spellbook of Wisdom. Pretty cool that they give you the spellbook stuff. Some reprints of the spellbook stuff. And I did buy the what's her name? I forgot the chick for spellbooks. That was it. Magical Blast, Magical Dimension's a really good card to get. Terraforming is great. Oh, Left Hand of Offerings, and oh, Pot of Desires. Yeah, 2 very expensive cards. Now they're just commons that people can get really easily now. Okay, so we got Mythical Beast. Actually, yeah, I already got that card. Saw that card before. Extra buck. What the heck is this? Each time a card is added from the extra, place a spell counter. That is so weird and stupid. What was this? Gaga Shield. Oh, it's I think I've seen this before. And Magical Circle. Pretty cool, I gotta say. My first impressions, it's actually pretty cool structure deck, I gotta say. I like the cards. I actually do think they're really nice. The reprints are really good. You got Left Arm of the Offering, Pot of Desires. You got Dark Magician of Chaos, which is pretty good. I never did get that guy. I never got him when I was a kid because it was expensive and all that stuff. What else? Droll Lockbird, really great. And also you get some of the spellbook, some spellbook reprints, which that's actually pretty nice. You got Secrets, you got Power, you got Wisdom, and you got a Blue Boy for free, which is nice. I gotta say, it's not bad. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first impressions. I'm not gonna cut that shit. I'm not gonna cut that because that was funny. First impression of the structure deck. Me reading this stuff, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.